Here we go with episode number 1, Tales from the Blind. Deer season, rifle season in Roanoke, Alabama. Hunting up here on my brother-in-law and sister's property. It's the 18th of December 2011. Haven't seen any deer this morning, but did see a couple coyotes real early. But it's still early in the week. Got some time. This is Sunday, so we're going to hunt till Thursday or maybe Friday morning and hopefully be successful with some deer. It's not ideal temperatures that I usually like. I like it down in the teens, but it was in the low to mid 30s this morning. Wind wasn't blowing. Wasn't too bad, but at least in this area the deer weren't moving too well. But my nephew Jarrett has taken a couple of deer the last couple of days. Yesterday he got a 7-pointer, his first really nice buck. That was something special to see that. Glad for him, happy for him for that. So up here hunting with the family, and hopefully we will do quite well this week. Hard to tell though. I think a lot of it, like anything, hunting depends on the weather and the conditions, but you've got to kind of play the hand you're dealt and see if you can figure out, pattern the deer, and that's what we're going to be trying to do this week. And I'm hunting out of this recycled porta potty made into a blind material, and it's quite comfortable in here. Got a good view, maybe about 150 yards or so out the front of the blind. Not too much out the side windows, but it's a nice area to hunt. There's some nice deer that come through on this property, and we're going to see what we can do. Hopefully be successful. Hunting this morning with Remington 7mm Magnum right here with a variable scope. So hopefully we'll get some shots here and we'll adjust to the conditions. Maybe going to get some rain in the next couple of days, but we'll see what we can do and just hunt hard as usual. And looking forward to spending some time with the family. Vacation. You get 7 days before Christmas, and I get to take my daughters squirrel hunting, and they've never been squirrel hunting. Kind of break them in, maybe even take them deer hunting with me in the woods, just so they can experience how great hunting is and how it can be heritage that you can pass down from generation to generation. So this is episode number 1 segment, Tales from the Blind, and we'll just tape some video for the rest of the week and see what we can come up with. This is Ken Taylor signing out. Some glass in with some Simmons binoculars. 10 by 42 waterproof. These are very handy. They got the roll down eye cups. Very handy for deer hunting, spotting, not having to keep the gun up in the window. So you can just throw these up real easy. It's got a good field of view. Picks up plenty of detail. Just a nice tool to have when you're deer hunting from the blind or tree stand or whatever. Just be able to put these up there and spot something real quick. Just got a little adjusting wheel here. Fold down eye cups are really good for me since I wear glasses. They're very comfortable, waterproof, armored. Good tool to have. Should have one of these when you're hunting. Help you immensely spot small movements that you can't see with the naked eye. So still trying to see what we can see. Hopefully we'll spot some deer and get one on the ground shortly. There's the blind porta potty blind hunted out of this morning. And goes down this little draw. Goes all the way over to the left. Big brush pile. But no deer this morning. Didn't move. Those coyotes that were down there might have spooked them. Good little spot. You can see a lot. Just no activity. Nice morning though. Wish it was a little bit cooler, but weather wasn't that bad. Just sometimes that's why they call it hunting and not shooting or harvesting. You just don't see them, or you're in the wrong spot. They might be over eating acorns or something like that, or over with the cows or some other thing. But I think we'll do okay and find out where they're at eventually this week. But can't beat that though. Nice little way to use an old porta potty and make it into a blind and be something useful for hunting. Now see, tails from the blind, about ready to go and get something to eat, but didn't see. We saw one deer this morning that we could have gotten if we would have maybe had a better angle or seen it in time, but we got totally handcuffed this morning. Didn't spook it, but it's one of those things that you just, of all the dead spots in the blind, this deer came up on the one side that was totally dead. I have to shoot across my nephew, which wouldn't have been a good thing to do, and couldn't have turned around enough because that deer was just on top of us. 25-30 yards is not ideal to try to shoot a deer when you're rifle hunting. So it's just one of those things that happens. So if it would have come up on this side or straight out, done it a lot better. But that's the break sometimes. So we still got a couple more days. Hopefully it will change, get some good luck instead of some bad luck, but it's still a fun experience. What do you think, Jared? Is it a good thing to do?
Oh yeah. This morning wasn't that great, but like you said, we went with what we had. No spike. Heard one get up.
Had one grunting on us. So hopefully our fortunes will change to the good. We just keep hunting, keep going at it, and
we'll get one.
We'll get another one. And Jared's already got a 7-point, and he's got like a doe, so he's ahead of the game. I still got a couple more days to play, so we'll just keep at it and maybe pick another stand location. Try to maybe hunt a food source or so, and things might change for the better. So just got to try it, and hopefully the weather will cooperate. It won't be too rainy. Maybe a little bit of rain, a little bit of change would be good, and maybe get them to move a little bit. But even the squirrels aren't moving that much in this cold weather, which is kind of surprising for me. I figured you'd have some squirrels and some things moving when it's a little bit colder, but then again, if it's too cold, they're going to maybe stay in their beds and come out after it warms up. So possibilities there. So this is like day number 2, and we're just keep at it, keep on doing it, and see what we can do. Signing out. That's what they look like. Deer went right through here. That's some old ones there, but that other one's not. Doesn't look that old. Right through here. Deer track right here. That one looks fresher there. Coming right out of this thick stuff up here. That's where they're coming from. At least that one there. Can tell when they step in the soft ground, but forget on top of this granite. Just started to rain. Got a very soft rain, which is a good thing. Haven't seen anything yet, but this rain stays light. face mask on. Still got the rifle ready. So it's about 8:48 now. The deer in this area seem like they want to move later, which is their normal habit being. So we'll see what happens now. Probably gonna hunt till about 11 or so. But if it rains, and rains a little harder, and stops, that's one of the times. My favorite times to be in the woods is right after a rain, because it seems like things move and become more alive. So hopefully this rain's gonna be light, and then might cause the deer to move. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get some good luck. The view from the blind, and you can see where it's raining. Deer like to come out of there or go straight down. Right towards that little rock right there. So if we can catch it coming across. Give this a shot. I'd like to see this get cleared out a little bit. Give us some more shots, but there's a nice blind here. So hopefully we can get it done, clear it out, be able to see some more movement. But this is where I killed 2 deer 2 years ago and rattled the buck from up there. Actually, Grunt called him. Didn't rattle him, but Grunt called him. He came in, and I had shot a doe straight out here first. So I took 2 deer from this spot 2 years ago. So it is a good blind, although it has grown up quite a bit in 2 years. Yeah, we go. Tail number 3, tails from the blind. It's the 20th of December 2011. Trying to deer hunt still. It's raining now. It's about 9:03. Deer aren't moving, but maybe this rain's gonna make them move. Hopefully that'll be the case. Spooked one off the road this morning, and that's the only thing that I've really heard. But maybe this rain's gonna help them out. It's not as cold as it has been the last 2 days. So you can see from some of the other video I took here that it's kind of overcast, gray, the rain, so that's a good thing. It's been real high pressure the last 2 days, and that, other than seeing the spike that we saw yesterday at the last minute, that might have had a big factor with the high pressure. So hopefully we'll do okay, and we can maybe even squirrel hunt this afternoon if the deer don't move. But still have a couple of days left. Got the face mask on. Hopefully the luck will get more improved than it has been. But nobody else is seeing a whole lot either. So you just gotta keep hunting and, hope for some good luck and have an opportunity present itself. So we'll see. Day ain't over yet. But it's day number 3, tails from the blind, and this is the Coyote rock blind, as we call it. So hopefully we'll get a shot yet. Rain in Alabama. Soft rain. Just a soft rain. So, have a look around here. There. Still at it. Hopefully we're going to see something pop out here. So, gotta get back to hunting. Train a little harder now. As you can see. But hopefully we'll have something pop out. Just gotta go back at it. I can't exactly show you what happened, so you don't get the shooting scenes, but like I thought, if this rain came up and started to go, the deer came out. I got 2 does. Got one laying right there. I got another one. It's just up from that, somewhere on the other side of that brown bush. They came right out. They don't look super big, but at this point, we're just taking out some does for management purposes and getting some meat. So, had one come up. She came straight up the rock just before that, and she came out and she looked at me. She looked like she was a good sized one, and she went straight back on the right side of that rock, straight up. I just about had the crosshairs on her in a couple seconds, and she went back up that way. But I had 2 that came through here, so opportunity knocked, and so did I. 7mm Magnum dropped in straight, shot one through the neck, first one, and I got the other one, looks like through the side, but darn near on top of me. So for some deer meat, mission accomplished. Now I can trophy hunt or get another doe in the next couple days. So that was good, but they don't look super huge. But we said that we were going to go ahead and take out some does, and that's what we're doing. So they'll make some good venison, I'm sure. Some good jerky and things. So that was good. So I'm very, very happy at that point. Made 2 good shots, but it wasn't real difficult at that point. Had this one come in. She came in almost right on top of me, where that little crooked limb is right there. But I couldn't see how big it was. But she didn't have spots, so she's on the small side, that's fine. But 2 small deer make 1 big deer as far as I'm concerned, so that works out real good. I just want to make sure I had some good shots and made sure that they were legal, and that's what you do when you're a sportsman. So now we got some deer for some sausage and backstrap and all that, so that's good. After that I might trophy hunt, but right now my day is done. I got my bag limited too, so that's it for me. So definitely squirrel hunting this afternoon would be nice. So that's cool. Actually, what looks like a doe at first turns out to be a little button buck. Small little button buck. There you go. Looked like a little doe to me. It had antlers, but lots of damage. Just a small little thing, but legal to take. So there's deer. I was hoping it was a little bit bigger, but I knew it was going to be a small deer, but I thought it was a doe too. I didn't see the horns at all. It's hard to see in this rain, but just a little nubs right there. So here's some camp meat. The doe was bigger than I thought, so that's good. So 2 deer is decent. 1 buck, 1 doe. Ain't too bad. I'm done. Kind of tired dragging them too, but that's all right. So have to get the 4-wheeler, take them back, skin them out, get them ready. God, that does some damage. Whew! Imagine what that 7mm mag do if you accidentally got shot at close range. And that was pretty close right there. I wasn't going to take her, but to take him, but then I decided, well, the way this rain's going, you know, we'll decide to take a couple management deer out, and thought it was a small doe, but it turns out to be a button buck. But it's good to go. We were meat hunting today anyway. If a trophy came out, that was good. But you know, very happy with these 2 deer. Very good. So make some good. That dude right there will be tender. That small one, and that'll be some good venison, some good jerky. So not too bad.